They got this crazy idea that they pushed in places like Portland and Seattle and San Francisco, that the government should start giving out opioids that are safer than the ones that are on the street as an alternative to keep people from having contaminated drugs, which made the problem even worse because the addicts would sell those to kids so that they could buy the harder stuff off the street, and it expanded it even more. And so one of the things we're focused on, my plan, is massive treatment and recovery programs to get people off drugs. Abstinence-based treatment is incredible. Like, it's very successful, and we're saving lives now in Canada. You get them in, you get them counseling, group therapy, treatment, sweat lodges for First Nations people's physical exercise is a big part of it. I went to one treatment center in Saskatchewan, and they actually bought these rusted out weights. And they had the guys like lifting weights, and the bureaucrats are saying, well, why are you spending money on weights? What does that have to do with it? He says, well, it's been the best thing we had. These guys started to see their biceps grow, and they're like, I want to look like this. And if I take drugs, I'm not going to look like this. So it was one of the best things they did. Then you get them into jobs and treatment. And there's one guy that I met in BC. He was going to kill himself. He drove his car into a brick wall because he was so ruined by his addiction, but he didn't die. He didn't pull it off. So he actually went into treatment, turned his life around, started a business. He's got 6 employees, and now he's going out on the street and like helping, pulling guys off the street and bringing them in and saving their lives. So it's actually a really hopeful ending to the story if we can shift all our resources over to treatment and recovery services, which is one of my big objectives.
And there's a treatment called ibogaine. And ibogaine comes from the iboga tree. It's like a natural psychedelic that has no recreational use whatsoever. Okay. It's not fun. And it's apparently a brutal 24-hour experience, but it rewires the brain, stops the pathways of addiction. And just one ibogaine treatment, one session, the amount of people that never go back to using those drugs is in the 80%.
Really?
When they do 2 sessions, it's in the 90s.
Wow.
It's incredible. So they're implementing it here. And Rick Perry, who was like a staunch anti-drug, hardline Republican guy, great guy, but realized from talking to these veterans, maybe you have to have an open mind.